So, you've managed to set up your asset and post a value to it, but what if it's incorrect? This lesson is all about correcting different errors that have been made when setting up an asset. In the first example, we've accidentally posted an invoice to an asset and we want to reverse it, perhaps because the invoice should have been expensed, not capitalised, for example. To start, we go into the reverse journal entry, or transaction AB08, to choose which transaction we want to reverse. Note that if the invoice has already been cleared or paid, you may have to first undo the clearing. In this particular example, the asset only has the one transaction posted against it, but potentially there could be more than one, so you may need to select the relevant item and click on the reverse button at the bottom right of the screen. Next, you have to choose a reversal reason. Choosing the reason 01 means that the original document was posted in an open, usually current, period, and the reversal will be reversed using exactly the same date. You'd normally choose reason 02 if you wanted to use a different date to the original posting, perhaps because the previous posting period is closed. You can see how the reversal shows in the Asset Explorer and the general ledger posting in the slide. A vendor credit note can be posted in the same way the invoice was posted. In other words, either as an integrated asset acquisition using the posting key 21 for the vendor and 75 for the asset, plus a document type of KG, or as a credit note against the purchase order. However, there may be the case that the original debit to an asset was posted directly and a credit needs to be posted in a similar way. In this example, I'm going to post a partial credit of $450 against an asset that has a posting of $1,000, and the offset of the asset posting will be the clearing transaction. Not the technical clearing account, but the standard clearing transaction account. The app is the fixed asset post credit memo, of which there are two, one for current year assets and one for previous year assets. You enter the company code in the first pop-up and the asset number and double-check the transaction type is correct. Next, choose the accounting principle or depreciation area, or leave blank for all areas, and enter the dates, amount, quantity and unit of measure. Then click Post. This slide shows the general ledger posting and the Asset Explorer transactions. If you want to reverse a settlement, you can use the original settlement transaction, but you have to go to the top menu and select More, then Environment, then Reverse to get to the reversal screen. You can then proceed exactly the same way as for the original settlement. Note that some assets may not allow a negative value, which may be the case if you're trying to post a credit to an asset under construction that's already been settled to the final asset. Normally, assets under construction should allow negative postings, but not other assets. You can double-check the Allow Negative Assets field by going into the Asset Display to the depreciation areas and double-clicking on each depreciation area of the asset.